Hey guys, welcome back, everybody. We got one hell of a show for you guys today. It is Wednesday, May 15th, 24, and 4 p.m. Central Time. We are live, and I say we because I have Red Wemette with me today. So welcome back, guys. We're here to talk about Dalton, Illinois. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So welcome, guys. It's Mob Vlog.
Hey, everybody, grab a coffee and cannoli. It's time for Mob Vlog with my friend Adam Flowers and Red Wemette.
All right, Red, how are you doing today?
I'm doing chipper.
Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing better than Tiffany Henyard is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw her at a meeting yesterday. She was at a Thornton Township meeting yesterday. And it was a very short meeting. And there wasn't anything that she could do about anything. It was done very quickly. And there's all kinds of things going all over YouTube about did she take a duck? Did she disappear or anything else? And to see her actually show up with somebody put those things out kind of was humorous to me. But they actually said the date and the meeting, and then the month, the day, and everything else, and the year. So I was looking at it. I was real. She didn't mention one word about Jason House.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens. So they're saying she's going to veto this whole thing.
She can't veto Jason House.
Are you sure about that?
Positive about it.
You're positive.
Robert's Rules of Order. She can't veto him.
Wow.
He's a pro temp. That means when she's not, Jason House was elected by, or nominated and seconded and elected by by Thornton Township to be the pro temp mayor of Dalton. And because of that, whenever he's not or she's not there, he can make decisions in the mayor's stead. So if they want to call a special meeting together, all they need is a quorum and to publish in the paper. They can have a meeting every day if they want to. It's all up to, they can beat her this way.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's see. We're going to see how it unfolds and what happens. Quick comment, Tiffany Barbie. Hello. Thanks for covering this. I saw where Holmes was let go from one of the charity boards or something. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Was this her charity?
No, it was Chicago. In the city of Chicago, there was a charity board. This was earlier today. And he was, it was announced anyway. He was let go because of sexual assault. And it's a charity board that, like, when women and people are abused, he's the comforter that goes and comforts them. So they fired him.
Whoa. This is the same guy when he was out here in Vegas that roofied the girl, right? That works there for Tiffany. And they get back to Dalton and go, oh yeah, don't tell the Metro out here. Wait till we get back home. And then, I mean, come on. And this is the guy who's supposed to comfort women when they're abused.
Yeah, he did. He actually did it for over a year.
Let me tell you something.
Somebody going to jail.
That's right. Somebody is going to jail.
Somebody going to jail.
So that's going to be, that's the thing that's going to happen, man. I can't believe it. Dalton. I told you I went to school there, right? I went to St. Paul Lutheran in Dalton.
Yes.
As a kid. I mean, I live in Vegas now. Of course, you that are new to the channel, just tuning in for the first time. I'm originally from Calumet City, Illinois, and Red grew up in Chicago and ran an adult bookstore, which the Chicago outfit, the mob, was muscling him. And anyway, that's how Red and I ended up meeting, was through that commonality of the mob and on YouTube here. So anyway, this is just epic what's happening there. I mean, this has got the attention. They say it's national news. This is international news.
Oh, yeah.
Has she used the race card yet?
Well, yes, about 1,000 times. But I think one of the most, I played it for Adam over and over. One of the most prolific ones was she screamed at the audience and said, "Yous are black, and you're beating and hating on a black woman in power."
Yeah, I heard that. Who says that?
She's not only used the race card, she used the gender card. She used every kind of card she could get.
Hey, we didn't talk about this last week when we just started kind of lightly went over this and started to touch on the subject and found out that our audience is pretty damned interested in this. So we didn't talk about this. Do you know that she has a podcast?
No, I knew she had one.
Oh my God. All right. So I found this. I'm doing a little research last night, looking for some things for today's show to talk about and to, put up. Like, I don't know, like this picture from her Instagram page. I think she looks good in that color. What do you think, Red?
I think she's going to be wearing it. Say hello to the MCC color.
Oh, man. She wears it well. I got to say that. It looks good on her.
They're going to cut that hair. That hair is going to get cut.
Little highlights in her hair could match the whole outfit, make the whole thing work right,
That hair is going to be trimmed.
Unbelievable. Yeah, let's look at some more questions, comments, guys. She also did. I thought she vetoed Lori Lightfoot when they sent Beetlejuice in there to do the investigation on her. She vetoed that.
That's a different thing. She vetoed. That was a veto because it was the mayor. They were hiring somebody to investigate her. Now, they did that at the Thornton Township, but she has the right to do that when somebody's already appointed mayor and sworn in, mayor pro temp.
Right.
She can't. That can't be exonerated and say, "Okay, go away," because he doesn't even have to show up at the next mayoral meeting, the next city council meeting.
Sure.
What he has to do is not show up or show up. Doesn't make any difference. And they can keep doing this over and over again because he's still the pro temp mayor.
Yeah.
Every time they have a meeting, that's the way it could be.
David Grimp, it's a wig. I guess you could say it's called a weave.
Is it really?
It's called a weave. Yeah. Don't ask me how I know this, but it's called a weave. And I think Sinbad said it best back in the 90s. Said, "You can't be bald-headed on Monday and have hair on your ass by Friday, okay?" They don't sell weave.
Words.
That weave will be history, or it'll get pulled off. I hear that it's pretty rough in prison, even for girls. It's like they get the same problem, man. You get thrown into a cell with,
Who knows? She's even going to get a cell. They may put her in a dorm.
Really? They have those in prison too?
Yeah.
I've never been. I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't know anything about that.
They do.
Okay.
No wigs are allowed in prison because it could be a danger. Scott H is right here. And they'll make her take that off.
No weaves in prison. Hey, Mickey Griggs, nice to have you with us today. Alan B, she'll be dodging and weaving all those honies that'll be after her in prison. Homies after her in prison. Yeah, no, man. That's a thing. So, yeah, could be.
It's interesting, Adam, to see how much she fights to keep the pro temp mayor, out, or what steps she'll try and take.
Well, that'll be interesting to see what exactly she can or can't do to prevent that. But it seemed to me like what I read in the news anyway, that she is able to, and that she most likely will veto that decision. So, but again, you said that it's impossible
to prove any pay for it. She doesn't have to prove any pay for it or anything like that. Now, if there's a paycheck involved, she has to prove that as the mayor.
Okay.
But if he's just going as a temporary pro temp mayor, he gets paid to be a city council member anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So this whole thing's crazy. How do you take the city's money and then pay police officers to work as a private security force? I mean, there's not that the department's not that big.
No.
They only have like 40 police officers in Dalton. I mean, there's 21,500 people living in Dalton.
That's about it.
So how many police officers do you need? But when you take, I mean, if you only have 40 and you take 6 or 8 of them, you're taking 20% of the police force.
That's the part that bothers me at this moment, is she will not say how many people on her personal detail.
She won't.
No, she will. She named the amount of officers that work for, the city of Dalton. But when it came to the point of I think it was Fox News that asked her, how many do you have that work for you?
Mm-hmm.
She said, I can't answer that. And she just looked at the camera and
She
said,
would answer it.
bye, I'm leaving.
So tell me about this guy. This is Robert Collins.
Yes, sir.
Robert Collins Jr. So I'm going to get the name all out there. Robert Collins Jr. is now down in Florida by you, right, Red?
Yes, he is. Basically, I found him. I found him through his lawsuit, but
Okay.
he's working. He got a $75,000 signing bonus to come to Florida, and they did a background check on him. So there wasn't anything they found wrong with him.
Okay.
Because they did background checks on him. But he's down here now, and he's doing quite well. And he's suing up north. He's suing in Dalton for wrongful dismissal.
Okay. So, by the way, guys, hit the like button. Smash that like button if you're coming in here. It's 200 people in here. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here. You want to hear more content. Red's a funny guy. Funny, you're a funny guy, So it's amusing to listen to sometimes. I found something else really interesting that's happened over there in Chicagoland area, up in Gurney. Do you know that this guy and Tony J. Smith, a police officer, had to resign from the Gurney Police Department? He was going through one of those self-checkouts at the store. Everybody goes through the self-checkouts at the store. And I guess he didn't ring some of the items, and he got caught. And so he had to resign. Well, let me just explain something about that to you, Red.
All the way from the south side to the north side.
Shit is so expensive right now that the police are stealing food. The fucking police are stealing the food, Red. You know it's bad when the cops are going in the store going, that shit's expensive. I didn't know you're going to take it. Come on.
Actually, there was a place on Bryn Mawr years ago where they actually broke into it at night and they took all the meat. It was a butcher shop. And the cops came in. The cops did it. And they actually broke in and they broke the windows and everything. Another group came. They cleaned all the meat out and then they called it in. That actually happened in Chicago.
So if she goes to prison, when she goes to prison,
Yeah.
what prison is it going to be, do you think?
Well, first of all, she'll go to MCC, Metropolitan Correctional Center, and they will decide, DOC or the marshals will decide which prison she's going to go to. Most likely, it will be in Butler, North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina.
Butler, North Carolina, most likely. That'll be the one. If it's not that one, it'll be something like, I don't know if it's still going that way, but Kentucky. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Lexington, Kentucky.
Lexington?
Yeah.
All right, regardless, though.
Somebody going to jail.
Yeah, you got that right.
That's definitely going to happen. Back to some comments from the viewers. I thought cops ate for free at a lot of restaurants. Should have just went to a lot of those instead of stealing the food. I think shit is so expensive that they're even telling the police, listen, we like you to sit in our restaurant because they do. Restaurant owners love having cops in the restaurant. That's why they give them free coffee and free lunch, and because it's good to have a couple of officers sitting in your business. It's not bad for business. I don't care what you think. So I think that it's so damn expensive food that they're actually cutting down on it for the police too. No more free donuts. No more free coffee, guys. The good old days are over. You want to be a cop, you got to rough it out, man. You got to steal your own food. All right.
There was a place on Clark Street in Chicago, Clark and Belden, and all the cops ate there for nothing. And I used to eat there for nothing too. Because if I go in with a cop, they see me one time.
Sure.
Every time they saw me, I'd always get a corned beef on rye. But every time I went in and got a corned beef on rye, no charge.
Oh, corned beef on rye. Are you trying to make me hungry here, man? I'm a fat boy. Stop talking about food like that, man. You're killing me, man. You're killing me, Red. So is anybody surprised about all of this? Does this surprise anybody?
I am. I'm really surprised about a lot of it. It's a nightmare. It keeps getting worse and worse. It's not like it's getting any better. It's just getting worse and worse. It's building every day.
Frank Ferraro, she is not going to skate on this.
No.
She is not skating on this. Okay, it's not going to happen. So,
as a matter of fact, I think there's people going down with her. By the time the IRS, and that's who's investigating this, the IRS and the FBI, but the IRS is the club that they have here.
Yeah.
It's misuse funds. And by the time they get through with it, it's going to be bad. I see at the very least, I've seen this before, and I see dishonest fraud coming up.
Yeah.
Dishonest fraud will probably get her 8 to 10 years. And the fines are going to be astronomical. Plus, they're going to seize everything that she owns. And everything that she owns, it's in like an account or a bank account in her family's name or somebody close. They're going to take that too.
Yeah. Alan B., don't want to go into a restaurant in Dalton if you're a cop. You come out, your damn squad car will be repossessed. Come out, the tow truck's taking it away. That's my squad. No.
You're right, Alan.
These cars are getting repossessed. They haven't paid the water bill.
It's very hard to repossess a police car because you got to go to the police and do the repossession order to them. So how do you repossess a police? Get out of your car, want it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's RICO. You're right, Scott H. It's too big for her to get off.
No.
The feds are involved. It's RICO case. She is.
Not only that, it was reported. I listened to it, I believe, yesterday, that they've been investigating her for over 5 years. They actually talked to her neighbors and people that live around her. They've interviewed them. The FBI did. So it's been a long time coming. And they believe it's a long time coming. Nobody ever thought it'd get this out in the open.
Okay. So if you want to listen to Tiffany Henyard's podcast, and I was amazed. Very few people have listened to it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to share it with you guys here on the screen. Okay, so here it is. This is what it looks like, and it's got
Dark Paradise says, "I'm still laughing at the super mayor going to a super jail."
This super mayor is going to super jail. It's called On the THA. Whoever put this together couldn't spell the properly, so it's spelled THA. Maybe that's why it's hard for everybody to find, because it's not
That
spelled.
could be it, but it's, she has a problem with spelling because her billboards that are up there, the first time they put the shrink wrap up there, it was spelled wrong. They had to take it down and order it again. And they had to
Oh my God. Okay. It's called On the Move, the THA Move podcast. In episode 1, it's only one episode on here. How many? Only 2,000 views on this episode. We've got more views in the last 10 minutes than she has on her whole podcast, okay? She dropped this March 24th, 2024. And this is what you guys are looking for. So if you pull up your YouTube page and you look, this is what you're going to see. Boom, share that. Okay, that's a picture of Tiffany sitting in a big, tall, giant white chair with a white pantsuit on, and on the On the Move podcast. Anyways, guys, I'm telling you, listen to this. There's only one episode. It's entertaining. Okay, it's entertaining. The narcissism level on this is like, I don't think I've ever seen or heard anybody that's this
Joke at first.
full of themselves. I mean, it's just crazy. She's sitting on her throne. Yes,
That's another thing. The feds may come along and hit her podcast. They may use her podcast for evidence.
without a doubt. Oh, it's so funny. And the way you listen to her talk about things, and this guy's saying that he's owns a candy store and the candy store, but here's what's really going on, and let me show you. It's a nightclub at night, one of those after party nightclubs. You gotta know the secret password to get in, you know what I mean? One of those kind of places. Oh, it's fun, man. It's fun to listen to. Entertaining as all hell. So if you guys haven't, I don't know how this many people on the internet could be. We're talking international. Last week we had people all the way from Perth, Australia saying, thanks for doing this, guys, because this is entertaining as all hell.
So from Europe, too.
Europe. It's a shit show, man. Dalton's the center of a shit show that should have never, ever, ever, ever happened. I mean, Dalton's a nice little community. Like I said, I grew up in Calumet City. I went to school in Dalton, St. Paul's, Lutheran. Right there in Dalton. It was a nice community. You could go down to the Pancake House after church on Sunday, and then over to Herzog's clothing store. And I mean, not now. No. Oh no.
Hello, Caroline. Give me tea. There we go.
Scott H. No, America's not looking good these days, and people like Tiffany are definitely not helping America look good at all.
No.
Look like a bunch of corrupt, shit. Adam, watch Sean Long Island Audit.
No,
Yes.
don't watch him.
No.
He's a guy like like I was telling you about the fisherman.
Yeah.
He just goes in and says, "It's great to be
He's
here."
an auditor. He's an auditor. Okay. Auditors are, I don't know. Anybody that chases the police around with a camera,
You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You
yeah,
can't.
I'm not into it either. I'm really not.
Mm.
So, Carolyn, give me tea. Critical. Welcome into the show. It's nice to have you with us. So if the mayor breaks the law and gets away with it, then what does that do to the community? Van Pasterman, thanks for bringing that up. Because I feel so sorry for the people of Dalton.
I also feel sorry for the other city council members. They're on the city council because they're helpless to do anything.
Oh,
They can't.
I don't.
They can do is, I suggested this before, is hold a special election for the mayor. They can vote it. They
Sure.
can vote that in and hold the special election. And all they need is a majority of the board,
Sure.
and they can do it.
Yeah. We'll see we're going to see what happens and unfolds. This is going to be really interesting, Red. Alan B., I'd love to be in the federal surveillance team watching her every move. They're probably laughing their ass off in the van that they're sitting in. I wouldn't doubt it.
I'd love to hear their jokes. I'd love to hear their jokes.
Oh, God. The jokes, they just have to be. Yeah. You can even imagine. Can't even imagine, Red. Can't even imagine. I'll tell you what, though.
Somebody going to jail.
That's right. It's like she's a fortune teller or something. She can predict her own future. She should have got a job as a medium, not a mayor.
She predicted her own future.
It's just unbelievable. Oh, man. Hey, Hollywood 210. See you in October for the tour. Hey, you guys come to Las Vegas? Be sure to take the Vegas Mob Tour. Take the Vegas Crime Tour. That's what I do. I run the Vegas specialty tours in town. Take you around. You hear all about O.J. Simpson, Michael Jackson, B.B. King, Benny Binion, Tupac Shakur. Tupac Shakur, that's something I haven't been keeping up on. Orlando Anderson's uncle got arrested. Keefe D, Dwayne Keith Davis, he's sitting in the Clark County Correctional Facility 28 years after Tupac was shot, waiting to see the trial of the murder of Tupac Shakur finally come to fruition.
Hasn't he been in there like 5 months, 6 months now?
Been in there since September 28th of last year. So, yeah. Got any Trekkies? Henyard Hive. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Oh, you guys are fun. I'm telling you. So much fun. Think she's going to turn state's evidence and get a sweet deal. Frank Ferraro, I don't.
Against who? They're turning on her. They're going to turn on her, guaranteed. Guaranteed they're going to turn on her, Frank.
Yeah.
Folks.
Yeah. I think so, too. Guys, hit the like button, smash the like button. Over 500 of you in here today watching. Be sure to hit that like button, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Red and I get together every Wednesday, and we talk about the Chicago outfit and Chicago news and Chicago-related issues. We're both from Chicago. And
Chicago crime.
Chicago crime. There you go. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So jailhouse for her. Catherine Guerrero, I think you're right. They'll all flip like good burgers. What's that? She owns a restaurant called Good Burgers. Is that right, Red? Did I see something about
that's a franchise.
Yeah.
That's a franchise. She owns quite a few things.
Well, she owns a foundation for cancer.
She has never. It's got money in the bank account, but she has never filed a return on it. It's new, but she did. It's failure to file.
Wow. Part
of the money is $10,000 that she voted from Thornton Township to donate to her charity. So when questioned about it by a newsman, she said, "Oh, it's only my charity in name. It's my face only." But yet, when they look at the documents, it's got her name on it. So, and the guy who filed the documents, the guy that's indicted. What's his name? He's indicted. He's the. He was involved in something. He's I get so many of these people mixed up now. I'm not used
to Stop it. I don't want you to go getting all like no, stop it. We're not going there. Not going there today, okay? You got too many names in your head. You got them all mixed up. What are you thinking about?
The man that's next to her, the second in command, her second in command.
Oh, Holmes.
Yes.
Andy Holmes, Andrew Holmes. Uncle Andy, they call him.
Yes.
He's the one that was out here in Las Vegas and roofied the girl.
and then he took his cell phone and showed other officers.
Yeah. He took pictures of her half naked in the room, and she went to Tiffany in the morning. Oh, please, please. And Tiffany, oh, wait till we're back in Dalton, and we'll take care of things in Dalton. We'll do it Dalton way, And then the police chief, he's fired.
What this poor lady doesn't understand,
resigned.
What this poor lady doesn't understand didn't understand, was that where the crime took place is where it has to be charged.
Correct.
So what she did was she sued because she didn't think she had a chance of going back to Las Vegas, filing a police report, and getting everything accomplished.
Yeah, it has to be in that particular
state.
That
jurisdiction.
Yeah, that jurisdiction. Thank you. Exactly. Words get hung up sometimes. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Hit the like button if you're coming in. Hit the subscribe button down below if you're new here. I'm Adam Flowers. This is Red Wemette. And Red's from Chicago originally. Owned a adult bookstore in Old Town. And had the muscle put on him by the mob. Every week, give me my envelope. Okay, so it was one of those deals. And Red decided to set up cameras in his place and work for the FBI. So you spent how many years working with the FBI, Red?
Over 20.
Over 20 years.
Undercover.
So you guys got to understand, when Red talks about some things and the laws, the guy knows them. Red's not just making this shit up. Okay.
And there's a lot of people I put away along the way, too. While I was undercover, I just fed the right information.
There was a lot. So, yeah, Alan B., give me my envelope. That's what Tiffany was saying. I wouldn't doubt it.
She did. That was what she said at that meeting when she was playing her DJ was playing that thing, and she was doing, what is that, New Jack City?
Oh, when she got in, ain't no stopping us now, singing ain't no. That was after the ruling was overturned to remove her as mayor. She came in like it's disco day at the town hall meeting, singing ain't no stopping. Are you kidding me? Like they should have had the lights showing everything, a smoke machine, bring the fog in, start to roll this. I mean, yeah, she came in dressed like Nino from New Jack City.
That's the one.
Yeah. I mean, now.
But there's a line in that movie also what they used in the song, and it says, "Give me my money. Give me what's owed to me. Give me what's owed to me." That's the line. The quote: "Give me what's owed to me."
God, Mr. Hoffman, Andrew Holmes sure gets around. 1 minute he's on the West Side, the next he's in Chicago Heights, commenting on a murder. Is he really getting around that much, huh?
Really?
Jesus. Wow.
JW is cold turkey after 20 years.
After 20 years, you just said, that's it, done.
They brought me on the ball several times.
Oh, boy. Let's get back to some of these comments, guys. You are the show here, by the way. This channel is the viewers. All we're here to do is to host you guys.
But you really want to show, go see Adam's new crime tour. You think the mob tour is great? The crime tour is better. I love it.
If you're out in Las Vegas, don't miss it. And if you're a gamer, if you're a fan of Fallout, we got the Good Springs Fallout tour just opening next month on the 3rd of June. So if you're a nerd like me, you'll love this tour. It's built specifically for us.
It got my attention.
A lot of fun. So Holmes worked for the CTA too. He did get around a little bit there, Mr. Holmes. But you're telling me that this guy was in charge of a charity that's supposed to comfort women who get abused?
That's correct. No, he wasn't in charge of it. He just worked for them. They fired him.
Dude, that's like making a pedophile a kindergarten teacher. Like, what?
City of Chicago. He worked for the city of Chicago, so they fired him.
It's unbelievable, man. It really is. It's unbelievable. Just can't. Reality check.
Fell off the wagon. I jumped off.
Reality Check TV Chicago. Critical smoker. Critical smoker. I don't know what that means, but okay. Right on. He was Reality Check. Thanks for coming into the show today. Big Bull 45. Andrew Holmes was just fired by the Chicago Survivors Organization.
That's the name of it.
He won't be allowed to show up to crime scenes to comfort victims anymore. God. Man. That's crazy. It's crazy. Yes, Dan, they did. They put in new pro tempore mayor, Jason, of Dolton, Jason House. That's right.
Now, Jason can only act in her absence.
If she's not there, then he can sign papers, documents, he can pay bills, he can do those kinds of things, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so, and she can't remove him. She can't veto him.
I don't know if I don't think she can, but even if she could say that's it, they could hold another meeting the next day and say, we want him.
I hope.
And if she's there, he'll be making moves that she's not, it's legal.
All right. Depotris Christopher. So they both operate as mayor. Please help me understand. I'm trying to understand this too. Depotris. And I think Red's clarifying this a little bit. She has to not show up to a meeting. And then. Which
she does very often. She's not at a meeting.
Right.
25 of them. She hasn't shown up since she's been elected.
Yeah, something like that. And how many years is that? How many meetings a month? One?
Yeah.
and then maybe a special meeting here or there.
Well,
And
special meetings they can call anytime they want.
So you're talking about almost over 5 years or over 3 years as mayor, right?
She hasn't been there for 3 years.
Well, that's only 36 months.
I know.
25 meetings?
Yeah. She's missed half of them.
What kind of shit is that, man? Who does that?
She's one of a kind.
Single and looking. I could have swore I saw her on the stage of the Atlantis Gentlemen's Club a couple of years ago. Atlantis is down there in Chicago Heights. I know I used to work at Club 390. I was a DJ there for a while. It's right down the street, Atlantis.
Well, she actually worked for the mayor.
Tiffany Henyard looks like Little Wayne.
She's 40 years old, guy.
Okay. She does look like Little Wayne, though. I mean, I'll give you that. So, yes. So, Dalton trustee and mayor, yes, in Dalton. Reality Check TV and the Critical Smoker. Hey, oh, that's what he meant. Critical Smoker. You were making a comment to the other channel. I got to go check out your channels. Reality Check, I'm pretty sure I saw yours in some of the research for the show today. So, great work. Keep it up. And welcome to the Tiffany Henyard whirlwind YouTube storm of craziness. Yeah, you guys, almost 600 of you in here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I know we're having fun. So Tiffany didn't show up. Let's get Theodis Johnson. Tiffany didn't show up for the special meeting, but showed up for the regular ones.
Yes.
She's missing the special meetings,
Yeah.
according to this Red.
Well, she didn't show up yesterday at the Thornton Township meeting.
She didn't show up to that either.
No. She only goes to meetings she has an issue with.
Unbelievable.
It seems to me.
All right, question from Frank. I know someone must have asked this question of your guest. Is your guest not afraid of being whacked even now? Oh, Red, because he was an FBI mole?
No.
He's not worried about being whacked. But you did enter WITSEC, witness protection.
No, never.
You didn't go into WITSEC?
I never went into witness protection.
Really? Did you refuse it when they offered it to you?
Yes, I did.
I'll be damned.
I went through the undercover division. I changed my name and everything through the undercover division of the FBI.
Gotcha.
And I actually went through the undercover like an agent would.
All right, back to the questions. What about Freeman? His name is in Tiff Cares. That's the fake foundation that all the money's being donated to. I don't know that name, Depot.
His name is on there. He's going for the ride along with her.
Okay.
He'll be going for the ride, guaranteed.
What happened to all the subpoenas? Big Kingfish 2003. I thought records were supposed to be turned over today, plus the other day. What's going on with that?
I have no idea. They were served. They were supposed to be turned over. But if they don't turn them over, it's going to be worse. Any of you people that have ever dealt with the IRS, I'll tell you how it works. And you people will probably understand. You'll bear with me. If you don't give them the proper figures, they will give you figures that are totally inflated and say, that's what you're responsible for. And
okay.
They'll be inflated. Then they'll make you produce the documents that'll prove that it's lower. Otherwise, it could be 20, 30 million.
Wow.
You know, it could be, one time I got hit with something. I got a letter from the IRS that said, you owe us $12 million. And I said, 12 million? I didn't make that much last year. And they said, oh, we just do that to get your attention.
Oh, my God. Shell Ray. Hey, new to the channel, newbie, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
Hey, Shell Ray.
It's a lot of fun here. We have fun. What can I say? We have fun. We cut up, and we make jokes sometimes, and of course we get things serious too. You know, we take things pretty serious. But I could definitely tell you this:
Somebody going to jail.
all right, that man, she's predicting the future.
Her own.
Crystal ball shop, you know, the psychic hotline. Okay.
Barbie, about 400 of us need to smash that like button. This is a gal that's after my own heart here.
Who's that? Tiffany Barbie? About 400 of us need to. Hey, hit the like button. There's 600 of you in here.
Thank you, darling.
Everybody's interested in Tiffany. I mean, everybody wants to know about Tiffany. And it's crazy because it's not like this is local news. This isn't national. This is international, worldwide shit. This woman is making us look really, 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 really bad to the rest of the world. I mean, swear to God. I mean,
here's small little things like here's something that I thought was a little bit off color. Your mayor on Las Vegas, Mayor Goodman.
Carolyn Goodman.
He retired. His wife took his place.
Oh, Oscar. Oscar, well, he didn't retire. He did 3 terms. He couldn't do another one.
Yeah, but he was through, and his wife took over.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked at that as a little bit odd. And
this is year 24. So we've had Goodman for mayor for 24 years this year. And I was really hoping their son was going to run next. I was like, we could have Goodman for 36 years. We could have the Goodman name as mayor. But I guess the son's not interested in politics. And you know what? I don't blame him. It's a lot of bullshit to put up with.
Oh, yeah.
It really is. I mean, it really is. Big King Fish. Dalton is a small, poor south side suburb. She spends money like no other mayor in the USA. Yeah, well, what would she vote her salary? $300,000.
No, I'm going to correct you. I'm going to correct myself on that too. Her salary from Thornton Township as a trustee at Thornton, the super part of her supervisor is over $200,000, and she gets like $39,000-$40,000 as a mayor. But combined together, it comes to almost $300,000.
Got
Everything that she gets.
But she can't show up to all the meetings. She's underpaid, I guess, you know.
People have brought that up in the comments and said, you know, for that kind of money, she should be able to show up.
Oh, no. You shouldn't miss anything for that kind of money. Seriously. Michael Hagberg.
Paid to go on a cancer drive down to
Springfield.
She paid herself, and she paid the police officers, her detail to protect her, and she paid for their hotels, everything.
For a charitable event, right?
It was a 3-day event because they were walking. Some were on bicycles, and so they had to stop, and they paid for their food.
Wow.
Everything. Even the vehicles were township vehicles that were owned by Dalton. And she had a DJ too on a trailer. He was on the trailer playing music all the way along. Everybody's on the bandwagon.
Oh my God. Michael Hagberg, somebody needs to follow up on the comment Tiffany made that a vendor was paid $65,000 in cash and the invoice was on that night's warrant list.
It is on the warrant list.
No kidding, huh?
They want all cash payments, period. Anything paid in cash.
Red Iceberg.
They're going to nail her.
They're going to nail her. It's Red Iceberg, new to this channel, moved away from Southland 2021, really grew there, born at Ingalls Hospital in Harvey. I was born in Blue Island, at the hospital in Blue Island.
Right around the corner.
Yeah, that's right down the street. All right.
Are you there? Did you freeze? Adam froze on me. This happens occasionally.
There we go. I'm back. Good. Okay. Sorry about that. It was weird. It might be because we have over 600 people in here right now. I don't know. Could be.
Or sometimes I freeze up.
That happens. Tahoe Tiffany is also the liquor commissioner. That's another salary. She's got another.
Usually that's taken by a police officer, but you're right. That she put the brick on. Well, she could put a brick on anybody. If you don't donate to her causes, you won't get a business license. Be it a barber, be it a liquor license, any license. you don't get a license.
She gets a $600 a day per diem, but still use the township credit cards.
That's a fact.
Holy Christ. What? I can't fathom how somebody would.
Not a mother of five either.
Lisa Lee, welcome into the channel. That kind of money should have been enough to at least play the part of a decent human being, in my opinion. At least just act like, pretend that you're a decent person if you're making that much money off of the people.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy. She also, Big Bull 45, enacted a salary clause for the Thornton Township position that says if she is not elected back to that position, then the next supervisor only makes $25,000
instead of 200 some odd thousand.
If it's not me, then the salary's going down.
That's right.
It's just crazy. It's absolutely.
Anybody opposed her on that issue didn't say aye and agree with it. She fired him.
So it's a license to steal. For those of you just tuning in, you haven't been in here a long time, give us your opinion. Does she look good in that color? This color match her well? I gotta grab this off her Instagram. I think
she needs a one piece though.
I think it should be a onesie, huh?
Yeah.
Should be a onesie. Yeah, I agree.
Maybe bracelets too.
Oh my God. She was grandfathered in on Frank's salary. He worked up to $225,000 after 20 years in the position.
Yeah,
Frank was her predecessor, and she's got his salary. Alan B, it's missing the black numbers on the orange.
Those are on the back.
They're on the back.
There's a name tag up in front.
Oh my God!
I have a special name tagger for her that says Super Mayor.
One of the police chief even sat in the council meetings like, you're using the police force for your own private security detail. My father was chief of the Calumet City Fire Department for a short while, and I remember one of the aldermen being so fat that he couldn't walk up the city hall steps. So he would call the mayor, and the mayor would call the department and say, send somebody over there, a couple guys, to carry him up into city hall. And my dad put an end to that and got into a yelling match with the mayor. You aren't using my department for da-da-da-da-da, and he can hire his own fucking people to bring him up the fucking stairs. Our guys, they're busy working. They aren't busy time to fucking carry him up and down the stairs. If he's that fucking out of shape, he ought to climb them or pay somebody else to carry him up. Use the city. But you know what? That mayor was Jerry Geneva that my father and him got in, that they were in the, I'm screaming match. And you know what Geneva ended up doing? He used garbage men and city workers to pass out his flyers while they were on, city money.
Good old patronage Chicago.
He went to the clink too, okay? Jerry went into the clink. He did the resort prison where you get to golf. I don't think she's going to this.
No. I doubt that because that's not available to her. Although there is one place she could go to. There's a federal prison right here by me in Tallahassee. They have female prisoners there.
Yeah.
Gawain, what's her name? Maxwell is there. Gawain Maxwell.
Okay. I don't know the name off the top of my head.
Well, he belongs. She was a co-defendant of Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay.
It's a federal prison. It's right over here.
Mir, hello from Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Nice to have you with us. See, even people in Amsterdam are watching this
Hello.
unwrap. I mean, it's just crazy. I hope she gets raided at 4 a.m. and they book her without her wig.
Chances are she will get raided at 4 or 5 a.m.
You think that's what's going to happen?
Oh, yeah.
That's what they'll do? Yeah. Michael Hagberg, the salary ordinance violates state law. The state's attorney should have stepped up and filed a lawsuit.
The state's, oh, come on. This is the same one that left Jesse Smollett go.
Jussie Smollett?
Yeah.
Juicy Smollett?
That state's attorney?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So, Lansing Journal posted a meeting for Thornton Township meeting yesterday. Tiffany was there. She showed up.
I watched. That's the one I watched.
Yeah.
She didn't do anything to talk about Holmes, the pro temp mayor.
Yeah.
She didn't mention it at all. She just let it go.
George Stiebler, how long do you think it'll take for the FBI to get this all together?
That's the $64,000 question. And many people have asked me on this case and on other cases that I've seen similar to this in my life. And it's hard to say. It could be 6 months. It could be a year. It could be 5 years. But I can guarantee you this. When they get her, she's been had. 98% of the ones that are indicted in federal court are convicted.
Oh, you know what that means?
Somebody going to jail.
Oh, too much fun. Welcome in, guys. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the show. And we talk about Chicagoland. So if you're from Chicagoland, you're at the right channel.
Welcome, Carl.
Carl Zimmer, Justice for Juicy. Didn't he put the noose around his neck and ran around downtown Chicago, right? That's what he did, right?
No, he walked around.
Oh, he walked, he ran, he whatever. But he put a noose around his neck and said,
He had on too.
Oh, my God. It's just crazy. Lewis, hola from Puerto Rico. Hey, welcome in. Lewis, nice to have you with us. Hello, Adam Tommy. Hey, this is an ex-Cal City cop. Well, I'm
hey,
sure
Tommy, how you doing?
All the police officers are watching this and following this because this is just bad. I mean, bad. I just unbelievable. Second City Firearms. He was in the Mighty Ducks.
Jesse.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Okay. She used to steal cars, and she's slow, no grammar. Cars.
She's bad at spelling.
No. I don't think so. Not at all.
Lisa Lee, I think you're wrong. She's not going to stay out of jail. As a matter of fact, she's not going to stay out of prison.
She's got nobody to snitch on.
No.
She's got nobody to give up.
And usually in cases like that, when she's the target, if she went with an attorney to make a deal, that attorney would be told, no, I'm sorry, we're not going to make a deal with you.
Not
because
going.
Too many other people we're making deals with.
God. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. Let's see here. Carolyn with Gimme Tea. She doesn't use action verbs, plurals, and doesn't know how to use past tense.
Her English sucks.
It's horrific. I mean, it's horrific. And I was so again, if you haven't seen her podcast, it's called On the Move, but it's spelled THA on the move. I mean, it's intentional that the A instead of the E, but it's on the move. Go look at it. You guys want to listen to a narcissistic woman that is just so far lost in her mind.
This was before she got served with the summonses from the FBI or subpoenas. Before they subpoenaed all these records and everything, all of a sudden she's gotten a little bit quieter.
Now, I got to say, the people that are from the UK, my wife's mother's from the UK. She was from the UK. They speak proper English over there. Okay. This, listening to her, Tiffany, has got to make them go nuts. They got to be going, who the hell put this person in charge who can't even grasp the English language a little bit? A little bit. Even just a little bit. I mean, I fuck up. I say wrong words, right? Yeah. I'm the butcher. Okay. But she is just unbelievable. I don't know.
He's got a point. John C's got a good point here. What college would graduate her? And she did graduate from a university.
She graduated from university. Come on, are you serious?
Oh, it's in her. She went to law school.
She graduated from law school and speaking.
And when she got out of school, she went to work for the mayor, or the governor of Florida, or the governor of Illinois.
Your in-laws speak perfect English, and then here comes Adam. Robert, you should have heard me before. You should have heard me when I still sounded like I just got off the train from Chicago. Hey, we're going to go over there and do this, and then go up there and then down these. Oh, anyway.
Tiffany. They all have Tahoes, those beautiful big SUVs.
Tommy, that don't make them smarter, just more learned. Just more learned.
That's one way of saying it, Tommy.
God, yeah, that's about it. Colleges don't make smart. She never went to UNI.
Keith Elton's with Paul Wickham.
With
How
Paul.
you doing, Keith and Paul?
Yeah, we've had Paul on the show.
Oh, yeah.
He's well spoken. He went.
He's a good attorney. He's a good attorney. He worked.
Great, yeah.
He was a law clerk for one of the judges, I believe.
Yes. So it's been a fun day again, Red. And we definitely know this.
Somebody going to jail.
And I don't know about you guys, but I think she looks good in this color. I do.
It's her
nice
color
outfit for her. It's
her color.
Yeah, it is, definitely. All right, guys. God bless.
We're going to my channel, aren't we?
What's that? We're going to go to Red's show. If you guys want to come see Red's show, just go on YouTube, type in Red Wemette, and that's Wemette. We met.
Everybody says Wemette. It's we met.
We met. Yeah, like Red and I, we met.
WEME.
Anyway, stop in on Red's channel. We're going to be over there talking some more of this. And Red, I will see you next week. Everybody, we'll see everybody next week. And God bless. Have a great day, guys. It's been fun. You come to Vegas, do the mob tour, do the crime tour, and do the Fallout, Good Springs Fallout tour. All right, it's our newest creation.
Yeah.
So have a great day, guys. God bless.
Yo, Bugsy, it says here they got something called the Vegas Mob Tour.
Yeah, Bobby, ain't you heard? It's all about our old friends Sam Giancana, Mayoral, Mo Dalis, and of course yours truly, Bugsy Siegel.
Are you kidding? A mob tour about us?
Yeah, they take you to where we used to hang out and to all the places where we used to do our crimes.
You mean they expose all our secrets?
Yeah, but it's okay, because we ain't around anymore. So, let's face it, we can't get busted.
Hey, you think we could sneak on board and check this out?
Of course we can. Forget about it.